Ooh, that looks spooky, doesn't it? It's about as much light I can get in here, apparently. But yeah, literally as best as I can get. So, morning everyone. It's currently 5:23 in the morning, -2, and basically I'm off to my first car boot of the year. I'm very excited, a little bit tired, a little bit cold. Got about 4 layers on. Got a pair of trousers, tracksuit bottoms, jeans, 2 t-shirts and 2 jumpers on because I don't really have any winter wear properly. So I've got that on. Mine's bandana. I was that tired I forgot to get one. I can't be bothered to go back in and get one. And yeah, so I'll hopefully I'll update once I arrive for the car boot. I don't know what to expect. It's been a long time since I've been to one. So yeah, anyway, right, next update should be a little bit lighter. Right. So that feels very weird. I haven't been to a car boot in so long. Very frosty morning, you can see from the ground. It's currently 6 o'clock on the dot from here. I should do this every single Sunday where I actually live. So we'll see how we get on. There's like hardly anything here at the moment. Hope that'll change, obviously. Literally nothing. But, you know, never know. Right, anyway. Here we go.
I think there's like 4 figures in the box. Black box. Oh yeah. How much was it? How much? These? Yes. 5. Thank you very much. I can see that. Yeah, I think we did.
How much? 50.
I'll crack it out if you want. Thank you.
Well, that was a whirlwind. Lots going on. I wish I could have filmed it all because there was a bit of drama, a bit of good deals and all sorts of stuff. But oh dear, oh dear. But I've got a few bits. I'm quite happy. First of all, I know I missed out on a load of stuff because, you know, resellers of car boots. But I'm happy with the stuff I've got. Yeah, I didn't get too much filming. Problem was, I haven't got like a strap designed for my. I got a strap for my. I got a strap for my bag yet, and I need to kind of 2 hands at the moment. But I managed to get some decent stuff. And I've got some little stories for it, which I'll say when I'm back in the games room. So that's me done at car boot. I think it's actually just about to rain. Yep. Anyway, right. That weren't bad. My first car boot of the year, but yeah, we'll see you back in the games room. Yeah, back in the games room, just like that. So, that was my first car boot of the year. Really happy my first car boot. The only thing I've got to work on regards to the videos is next time I go to them, which I've got part of it. I still need to complete the full thing, but filming in charity shops is a lot easier than filming at a car boot, because for one thing, you've got to worry about people rushing to tables for games, things like that. I'm not a rusher. I don't rush that sort of thing. I don't like run to each table, check if you've got any games, move on, next one, next one. I enjoy the entire time of being at a car boot is being out in the open and just seeing what people have on offer and just discovering new things. Again, like I love about charity shops, you never know what you're going to see. It could be just piles of clothes, it could be random baby toys, or it could be retro treasure. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. Oh yeah, I should actually do the intro as well. That would help, wouldn't it? Well, welcome to the car boot adventures. So this is slightly separate to the car boot, the C shops. This is the C boot adventures. Basically, same format. Differences. One's at car boot, one's at charity shops, really. But it's a different series, though. Different series. Anyway, so back to my story. My first car boot of the year, and you could see from the very beginning, it was pitch black when I went out. I was meant to go last week, didn't happen. So this week, I was making sure to actually go this time. I got very little sleep, not very clever, because I was all excited to go to one. No, I really was. So what I ended up doing was, getting up quite early. I think I left about, I can't remember. You know the time in the video, you'll probably know it better than I can, because I filmed it and I can't remember now. But basically got there, and I said I'll try and splice in footage I did get, because I didn't get very, very much, because again, going back to what I was saying at the start, filming at car boot is a lot more difficult. I'm trying to get a type of harness to hold my camera, instead of trying to hold, because again, trying to hold a camera while trying to film a little bit and look out for stuff as well is impossible, because you need both hands free really to really like get around and get to stuff, or even go for a box, you can't really use one hand to do it, and then that sort of thing. So that will hopefully improve over time. Just wait for the last part to put together for the camera to like hook it onto me and stuff. But yeah, anyway, so I got in there. Great morning. It was freezing cold first thing, because you could probably see the frost in the video. It was quite a frosty day, but I was so excited for it. I had like 4 jumpers on, tracksuit bottoms, jeans, and because the field was frozen, didn't have to worry about mud. So that was a plus. That was a plus. So yeah, it felt weird, because I've been going to car boots for absolutely years, but for some reason this time felt like it was the first time I went to one. It all felt a bit alien. Like I was going around, and I've been to this car boot before. I've been to it like, technically I've been for about 3 years. 3 years maybe. I don't know. I keep thinking everything was only like a little while ago, but anyway, a long time ago. So yeah, so it felt a bit weird, especially when you get there early. Because the problem is when you get early to a car boot, it's good. You're like, yes, I can get around and get there early, but there's not many people set up. So you have about 3 or 4 cars there, and you walk up and down a little bit. Then you don't know what to do with yourself, so you walk back up and down again, waiting for more cars to appear and then unload. And then you've got people trying to want to unpack first. I'm not the sort of person that goes up to a car and be like, "We've got any games, mate? Got any games? Got any retro stuff?" Which you see a lot of that, and I'll go into that later on. So you don't really, so that sort of things happen. But I just wait until people pull a box out. They put a box on the table. you know, and they're still sorting stuff out. It depends how they're sorting things out, but I kind of go all to one, have a quick look in the box, and they go, yeah, whatever, go for it. So yeah, yeah. So there's a couple of reasons. There's no particular order I'm doing this stuff in because I didn't really have an order of it. It was all quite chaos anyway. But I'll just start. I've literally got the little pile which you can't see just down there. Of a few things that I did pick up, and I'm really happy with my first car. It could be the only decent find I find all year yet, you know, but it's got me back into it. So if you used to go car boots, you've been for a long time, go back, do it. If you used to love going to car boots, you think, oh, there'd be nothing there now. There's always hope for stuff. I missed out on things. I saw people, which I hate when this happens. I like to be the ignorant person and not see when things when people pick stuff up, but your eye catches someone picking up something amazing, and you go, great, I missed out on that. Brilliant. But it happened a few times when I was there, but I wasn't that fast, really, because at the end of the day, I look at it like this now. Before, when you go car boot and you come home and you don't really get anything, you kind of like, oh, I didn't get anything, and it's all a bit of a downer. But at the end of the day, if I didn't go to the car boot, I would be just at home in bed and not getting up for hours. So it's rather a chance of getting something or no chance at all. And I like to get out because it's another form of exercise. It's great to go out, and it's just, again, for me, it sort of stimulates the mind of seeing what could be there, discovering new things, or seeing stuff that you wouldn't necessarily want to buy yourself, but it's interesting to see up close and pick it up and look at it. Because unlike some shops might not let you pick stuff up and look at it and stuff like that, car boots, they don't care. They're like, yeah, whatever, you know. Unless there's something special about it. But anyway, so yeah, okay, so I'll start showing the pickups now because I'm about 7 minutes in. I haven't actually shown anything yet, but you know, build up to it. So the first one was a collection of things. It's not just one thing. There was a guy. You do get a couple of like game sellers there, you know, it's expected. So I kind of glaze over them sometimes because they know what they've got. They're not going to sell things for 50p each or whatever. You know that when you go up to it. But if you see like a table and it's like just a family there, or it's just like a guy with like some old DVDs or videos or clothes, and you can tell it's clearance from a house. They want to get rid. You know a bit better. So normally when you see a box full of like tubs full of games and that, you kind of just go, I'll have a look, but I bet they're going to be asking high prices. Some yes and no. So I'm not really like dissing on them at all, because obviously you can get it and sell it and people want to buy it, and you can normally probably do good deals, but that's not for me. I like when I go to these things to go to them and like, you know, and come across someone who's selling off their stuff that's sitting in a loft or whatever, you know, and try and get a bargain. That's the whole reason why he goes to the car boots. Otherwise, I'll just buy it on eBay or buy it from CEX or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, the first pickup I got is some Amiga discs. Completely chaotic set of stuff here. For example, let's see, we've got a synchronizer, one full music package worth $89.95 plus Lemmings new levels. That's quite cool. I won't go through every single one. Well, I'll go briefly over it with B-roll footage of seeing them all properly up close of each game or whatever stuff I've got. But I'll just show you highlights of ones that I've come across that I thought were quite cool. There was things like there's Amiga Power magazines, because the thing is, even though when back in the day, like, I didn't have an Amiga, I've got an Amiga now, and I've got a video I'm going to be doing on that at a latest date. I never had one. I still played my friend's one around their house and things like that. So I knew of it, but I never had one myself, because I had Commodore 64, then I went to SNES and so forth, and then the Amiga kind of passed me by. But then now I've got one, it's a bit more sought after if I do come across anything. I know there's other ways of playing games through the Gotex and things like that, but if I can pick up actual discs like my games consoles, I'll pick them up if I can. So yeah, I went notes, and then obviously you had a lot of demo magazines that had demos on, or discs on them. But most of them had full games on, really, because I just used to give them away. And Amiga Power was a big one. So I've got things like, I don't know if these are demo. The only things with these, right, which hopefully I'll show some footage of my Amiga booting up and showing a capture of if these work, or at least a selection of ones that work. So see, that's gonna be a new thing for there. Anytime I pick something up that's worth like quickly tested to show that it actually works, like game wise, I'll try and include some footage of me trying it out, so you get to see if if it works or not. So there's that thing. Right, so other ones I've got, other ones are Shadow Fighter, I know of that one. Again, and then I've got stuff like Sensible Golf. I hope these work, because I know discs can be really temperamental, but Shadow Fighter. Oh. Okay, hope that still works. I just lobbed it across the room. This is a very cool one, and I'm assuming it's the whole game, because I don't know. I'm still quite new to like actually how Amiga stuff works, essentially with games. But this one caught my eye straight away, and it was Space Harrier, and it's Space Harrier levels 1 to 10, and then levels 11 to 20. So I'm assuming it's the full game on both, but you load that one up, and once you beat level 10. You then put this disc in. I don't know. I'm assuming that's how it works. But 2 discs. I don't know if that's all the levels, but yeah, yeah. So that's from and that's the official one, because it's actually, instead of like some of them didn't print out a label, they actually had it like what would you call it? Not embossed, but basically it's printed on the actual diskette, and not like a literal label that sticks on. So yeah, so I've got that. Space Harrier, it's the official one rather than someone wrote it on with a pen. 1985, and I really like Space Harrier. I'm not very good at it, but I don't know what the Amiga one are. Hopefully these work. Again, I'll do a test, see if they work. So that was the biggest thing out of this set. Again, I have no idea on value or anything like that at all with these, because I literally saw them. Oh, cool! I picked them up. So yeah, also let you know, this bundle of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 discs was £2. I think he said he wanted £3.50 for some random reason, and I said, would you do 2? And he went, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how much these are worth. I don't know if I overpaid, underpaid. Who knows? But I don't care. I wanted them, and that price I think quite fair, and they're in really good condition. Yeah, as I said, you've got Shadow Fighter. We've got well, this one will be quite interesting, because again, I've got an Amiga 500. It's nothing. I don't know anything else about it other than it's a 500. There's a 1200 series and all sorts, but it actually comes with an Amiga 500/2000 Amiga Extras Basic and all that lot. So it's an official disc. Again, I don't know what will work for it, what won't work for it. But again, we've got a money program. Ooh, and word power. Wow, that'd be exciting, wouldn't it? We've got. I love how whenever these discs are, one thing I've had in common with these discs, they always have on them worth so much money. Like everyone go crazy for it. You know, I remember that quite a lot back in the day. We've got this one. This is a random one, right? It's a black disc. It's disc free, and it's got on it. This disc is worth £10 off Mortal Kombat 2 at Future Zone, and you could win. It could be worth £1,000. When does it expire, this competition? Let's see. It's valid till the 31st of January 95. So anyway, so I might be winning £1,000, but hey, but this is from January 95. Yes, I don't actually really have a clue what's on that disc. It says Mortal Kombat. I don't know. This has got the best name of a racing game, and it looks like Rock and Roll Racing. I've actually said I wasn't going to go through them all. I've literally gone through all the discs. You know. So this one's Super Skid Marks. Insert joke in the comments. I'm waiting for it. But yeah, that was meant to be a really good little racer. Again, these are all Amiga. Most of these are Amiga Power stuff. This I've got no idea. I don't even know you even say it. Exlon. I don't know. This. So I've no idea what it is. But yeah, that was it. So that little bundle was £2. So that's my start of my Jen, I thought, well, you know, straight away, a nice little bundle of Amiga discs. And I've actually got an Amiga, so it won't be like, oh, I picked it up just for the sake of picking them up. I'll actually add these to, and again, this would be part of another video, which I would say something like, oh, I would go here for that video, but it's going to be filmed for a while yet. So, but I will get that filmed, and I'll try and include it at the end or something like that. But basically, I'm going to have a video of Amiga and first experiences. Something else all completely. Anyway, so yeah, little bundle, £2. Not even bothered looking up values of anything. Don't care. It's just cool to have those. So yeah, I was willing to pay £2. Anyway, right. Next one. We got we actually got some other games here. So I'll start with the games. I've got some cut different bits and pieces. So we got again, like, I'll pick up the odd one that's not a great game. I'll pick up one that's not a great game, just like, not a great game, but stuff that I might trade in to CEX for credit if they're super cheap. And then I can, oh, basically, what am I doing down there for? I should have them on display. Should have my display part of this sofa here. Look, there we go. No, there we go. So yeah, and I'll try and pick up the odd games that might be worth trading, or I might keep for myself after time. I'll probably end up keeping them after time, unless I know that it's like a kid's game and I got it for 50p and it's worth 15 quid voucher or something like that. Then I would, you know. But these ones I'm keeping. All these I got. So these are all my disc-based games. So the first one is Star Wars Force Awakens. I've played some of the Lego ones. I've only really played I played two. The Lego City, which is not based on a franchise. It's kind of like GTA Lego. That's really fun, that one. And I played one of the Jurassic Park ones. I can't remember what it's called now. Jurassic Park Lego. But this is Star Wars Force Awakens, which is based on Force Awakens movie. I don't know what else is on it because I haven't actually played this one yet. But yeah, I've got this one. This was, I'm trying to remember my prices now. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, and it's complete as well. This was £1. Again, I didn't think. Again, when you're in a charity shop, you all look stuff up. Like, you'll be like, oh, let's have a quick look online. Oh, let's see how much it is. Was it worth picking up? Because sometimes you end up finding it's twice the price that it is on CEX. You know, I think I'll leave it. This time I was a bit like, I just kind of think if it's cheap enough, I'll pick it up and then worry about it later. And if it is worth hardly anything, then I'll just keep it for myself because it's got my interest in the first place. But anyway, so there's that one. And that's complete as well, which is lovely. The disc looks really good condition. Even it's a super crazy thin manual, but it's got a manual at least, and it's got the game. It's in really good condition. These, I can't remember what separate stalls these were on, but these were scattered. There were some bits I found, 2 or 3. Some bundle bits I got was from one. But this one, I know how much sorry, right, I just remembered. This is actually went with another bundle. But anyway, this was 50p. And there was a deal at this one place where it was 50p or free for £1. But I had nothing else to add to it at the time when I found this. But I'll get on to that later in the video because I've got bits that went part of that deal. But yeah, so 50p, I'll keep that because I'll probably have a good play of that. And if it is worth a couple of quid trading, I might trade it now for complete or I might keep it. But I do really love my 360. I've got quite a collection of 360 games. I literally bought when they were brand new and I've still got 90% of them. I just have them in CD wallets and got the cases elsewhere because I haven't got room to display my games, but I would love to. But anyway, yeah, I love the 360 out of that gen of consoles. I really liked. But anyway, so yeah, I got so Star Wars, and then I got from another store. This was from the same stall, but it was separate to that one. And I got a couple of Wii games, Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. Again, I've not played it. I know of a few Indiana Jones games, and obviously Indiana Jones stuff. I'm loving Indiana Jones stuff because I recently got one of them Laserdisc. I got a video box set a while back from a charity shop. And I watched them recently with my half, and she's never seen them, so we got to watch them all through properly. It's got a sticker I got to take off. For some reason, they put a bleeding sticker on the disc. No manual, no manual, but you can see it's bleeding £1.99 sticker on the disc, so I'll take that off. In great condition, no, as I said, no manual, but again, I've no idea its value, but I wanted to pick it up anyway. If I can, I'll try and include how much it's worth here. Did I do well, or did I do not so well? Yeah, so that one, no idea, not played it, not even seen it being played, but yeah, I'll have it quite cool to give that one a go, and I'll probably end up keeping it, no matter what it's worth. And because this is quite a nice find, because I think I have this on PSP. I can't check right now. I think I have it on PSP. But like, I do love my PSP, but if I get it on the consoles, I'll try and get it. Again, this was from another stall. This was £1, and I was like, okay, because you know I think £1's right. And it's it's Crash Bandicoot, but they call it Crash Mind Over Mutant. Again, I've not played this one. I only recently got into playing through the Crash Bandicoot games. I've recently played the original trilogy on PlayStation. I fully completed all three of them, 101% and 2% or whatever. And I will include in a later video of my completed games. Is a whole nother thing. But yeah, this is this one I've never played. No idea if this was any good or not. But again, it was cool to have. No, they put the bit in upside down. Doesn't matter. I'm watching it myself. But this is in great condition. No manual, but I don't really mind. It's in good condition. I think this might be worth more than £1. I had no idea. I did look it up at the time, but I'll put it up here. Did I do well? Did I do well? Huh? I hope I did, but it don't matter anyway because we're keeping it. Unless I complete it and it's worth money, but I don't know. I have no idea because weed prices are all over the place. But yeah, so I got that one. So that was that's another one for the Wii collection. Right. And then this one, again, this hasn't got no manual in it, but when you see a GameCube game, no matter what it is, I don't know what it is about GameCube at the moment for me. Even if it's a FIFA game, and if I saw it in a car, if I saw a car boot or a charity shop, I'm like all over it. I'm like, oh, a GameCube game. It just seems, I don't know why, it just seems, they seem more rare than anything else at the moment, even though they're probably not. But for me, that was. So I got my first GameCube game of the year, hopefully of many, and it's Worms Blast. Now this one is kind of like, again, I've only seen videos on it because of some reason, because of so many Worms games, I only ever played the original one. Worms World Party was my favourite, and Worms Armageddon I used to play at LAN parties on PC. And I think I have Worms World Party on PlayStation somewhere. But yeah, this is one I think it plays a bit like. I'll try and include some, again with these games that I'm showing. I'll try and include some footage of each if I'm able to. But if not, ignore what I said just now. Yeah, so this one, it's even got a Game Station sticker on there of 2 for $20. This, as I said, no manual, but we've got discs in good condition. The case is proper GameCube case. It's got, you know, the cover and everything really nice. I wasn't sure if I had it or not, and I looked and I haven't, which I'm really happy about. This was £4. It was £5, and obviously you want to get it as cheap as possible, obviously, because you know, car boots and cheapskates. But yeah, but I thought £4 again, no idea the value. I'll put the value up here. And did I do well? You know, so hopefully I did okay on that one. But again, I'm collecting the GameCube quite heavily whenever I've got stuff, because I've got a mixture of my original collection that I kept back in the day, along with stuff that I found years ago, other car boots when I used to go many years ago, as well as Danny's collection as well. So it all builds up for our collection. And I love the Worms games anyway, but I think it's kind of like a puzzle type one. And I can't think of the name of what the game is like. No, I'm going to create dead air if I carry on and talk about it, and I want to do less cuts as possible. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of... Oh, that's it, Bobble Bubble. No, Buster Move. Yes, Buster Move. It's like Buster Move by the look of things. So yeah, Buster Move with Worms. I know. But again, yeah. So they got one more game, Well, game, actual physical game, and the rest, you'll see in a second. This one was, I got this for £4. Again, like, it was from a stall that sold a few gaming bits and stuff like that, so they're a little bit more wearer pricing as such. But I know this is worth more. I know this is worth more than £4. Again, with the Wii games, 360 games, the prices are all over the place. But I know roughly prices on Game Boy Advance games. So the game I got, I'll probably do a B-roll because it probably went very well to see on camera. But I got Breath of Fire on the Game Boy Advance. I do already have this. I don't actually own it myself. It's Danielle's original game. And I've been playing her copy for a while because I've never played a Breath of the Wild game. And I've been playing it off and on for quite a while now. And I absolutely love it. And there's some other games, but they were absolute, like, shovelware type games. But this one, like, Breath of Fire. And I went, how much is the games up there? And he went, I think it was, no, it actually was just £4. I said, would you do it for free? I tried to get a little bit down, just try it. Always try it for £1 cheaper. Just for say, unless it is £1, then it won't make sense because it's going for free. It's 50p. But yeah, so yeah, this was it's got a little mark on the top there, a little bit of wear on it, but the contacts are good. It's legit as well because I'm not an expert at games, far from it. But when it comes to like knowing if it's a fake or not, I can tell pretty quick as soon as I got it in my hand. It's pretty obvious, really. You ain't gonna be an expert for that sort of thing, but I know this is legit. It's not like a... And there's a lot of fake Game Boy Advance games, so watch out if you pick up Game Boy Advance games. If you pick them up super cheap and you don't mind, and there's a big bundle of them, doesn't matter. But if you're paying... I know £4 isn't a crazy amount of money, but if you're buying it and you want a legit game, there are signs to see if it's legit or not. Yeah. I might do a little short on that, maybe, to show what that means, but yeah. Anyway. I should stop doing video ideas while filming another video. But I do it because then it makes me commit to want to do the video later down the line. Anyway, back to it. So yeah, Breath of Fire, Game Boy Advance. Find a Game Boy Advance game at a car boot. Brilliant, especially with the amount of scalpers and resellers that were there going around grabbing everything that had a game on it, and got a story with that in a little while. But I want to go for my pickups before I talk about car boot stories. So yeah, so I got it for £4. I have tested this out. I think the battery's dead, which is not a problem because I've changed batteries in Game Boy Advance games before. But yeah, so I know for a fact, well, I'll give you the pricing up here currently on CX. And if I remember rightly, this goes for about something like £18-19. Only trades in for about 5 or 6 or something like that. But I'm not trading, I'm keeping it. Even though we have a copy, but I've technically got my own copy, and that's Danielle's one, even though she don't mind me playing it, of course. But it's just cool to have my own little... Again, it's that I found I'm going to be keeping. So yeah. So yeah, that was a really cool find, that one. I'm really happy with that one. I'll put it in shot, you won't see it, 'cause it's tiny. The other gaming related items I got was... Now this... Right, so this here... Same stall I got the Breath of Fire. It's Cool Borders 2, right? In an absolutely perfect case. And if you know PlayStation PAL game cases, you know how the cracks and broken hinges and everything is for them. This was on the side here, and it's Cool Borders 2. I already have the Cool Borders collection, but I don't know if I have the black variant. So because this is so. Just a quick thing, I don't know the history of it, but there's 3 different cases that come with PAL PlayStation games. One's like a dual case where it opens up both sides, and then you had 4. Then you had a couple of cardboard style ones that were like this sort of size but in cardboard. There was only about 4 of those. Then you had the standard bigger cases, like the plastic case ones, like this shape but bigger, and then you had this one with the black framing on it, these are actually smaller than original cases. I don't know why. They probably tried them out, probably too expensive to carry on using those, so they went back to using the other ones. I don't know. I should try to do a little bit of a history and find out these things, but Anyway, so yeah, unfortunately the game's not in there. It's not a crazy expensive game at all, but for the case alone, it's well worth it. This was £1, but it actually does come with the Cool Borders manual in great condition, and I can't remember if my one's got the manual. I'll have to dig it out, but the little pins are in great condition on there. It's got the manual. It's got the insert advertising the memory cards. So yeah, and it's good to have these black replacements because you don't get these as common. And I've even got my original Cool Borders game in this same style case, which is cracked like crazy. So I might swap it out. I'll see. But yeah, so for £1, I thought, sod it, I'll have that because I did tell the guy it didn't have a game in there. And I was happy to pay £1 because for the case alone, it's really worth it. Yeah, so I'm really happy with that. Yeah, so that was technically a PlayStation game, but not. But it's a nice case for the collection. There's that. And then the last thing I've got, which this was from a store that sold lots of gaming stuff. Nice guy. I bought from him before, about a year or 2 years ago now. So the last thing I got was I messed up here, right? I messed up. I've not tested it out yet. I know it's not official, but I didn't pay attention. When I first saw it, it was the first thing I saw at the car boot. I got overexcited and I picked it up. It probably works fine, and there's probably nothing wrong with it, so I might keep it as a spare. Or I might try and see if they do trade it in. If they don't take it, then I'll just keep it anyway. And it was it's a Wii remote, an original one, not a Motion Plus, an original one. £5, and I know that these are worth more than £5 if it's an official one. But what I didn't pay attention, when I picked it up, I got all excited picking it up, but it's actually got plastic on it still, so it's kind of new in a weird way. But anyway, at the bottom it should normally have Wii written down the bottom, but the back of it, weirdly enough, unless this is legit and they did some other versions, but I'm not quite sure. On the back cover is Nintendo, which I know that anyone could have literally just picked up this cover from a broken one, whacked it on the back of one of these, and then go, yeah, it's legit. He didn't say it was legit or not. I just went, £5, I'll pick it up. But what makes it actually opening inside, this is like why I'm doing it live. Yeah, there's no sticker, it's up. It's all clean inside, but there's no other markings on the inside. Oh, well, if it works, it works. I'll keep it. It's a spare Wii remote. It goes with the original one with the extra thin. It could break your TV if it comes off your wrist strap. £5 I paid. Probably a complete fail on that one. But still, if it works, it works. I'll keep it. And it's a spare Wii remote if I just need to pick one up quickly and use one. Oh well. It feels like the real thing. So, but yeah, £5. That's probably like my worst thing I've picked up really, because I got. It's just going to a car boot after so long, you kind of get a bit rough getting into these things, and yeah. Anyway, so that's probably a fail, but oh well. Right, next one, I've got. Oh, actually, no, that's tell a lie. I've got 2 more gaming items. But before we get to those, let's break it up with something else I got. Right, so. You remember when I said I don't collect VHS? I'm not collecting VHS, just for the record. Yeah, I picked up some VHS. But the thing that made these so good, it was all from one stall. And it was a guy's van. He had everything on the back of the truck, which like that 360 game. Everything was free for £1 or 50p each. So I was looking around all their boxes, and they're my favourite. It's all very nice having these organised tables with all of their with all their stuff all neatly out with prices. It is nice, but I love the digging bit. Like a van to pull up with be a house clearance or something like that, and they've just got boxes. You don't know what's going to be in it, and you go up to a box and you can find something in them. It was that sort of situation. So I'll start. So I want to go through each one in turn, because I've got, how many did I get in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos. And I kept finding them every now and again. I'll come back to his stall and I'm like, I'll have a quick look before I go. I'll find another one. So we'll work my way through them. There was some I actually end up leaving. So I was a bit restrained myself. I did restrain, sort of. So, yeah, these, I've got a couple of Jackie Chan films. Apparently, whoever he got these off was a big Jackie Chan fan. And I've not seen any of the. Well, no, I haven't. I've not seen any of these. And because I've got my VHS player, I'm very excited to play. These are going to be definitely keeping for myself. I'm going to be, I'm going to set up my VHS to probably watch one tonight, to be fair. So, anyway, going for the videos. So, the first one we got is Jackie Chan Dragon Lord. It's one of the older ones. So, it's one of the... Again, I'll show some better footage up close. And this is apparently directed and starring Jackie Chan. And it's one where it's a bit of a... It's an earlier one where it's set in China. I don't know. I haven't read what it's about or anything. So, I'm not going to go into synopsis of what the film's about or anything like that. I could just read the back, couldn't I? But I'm not going to because I'm lazy. But this is a 1998 release, at least. And all the videos are absolutely... even though they're only like £3 for £1, I still check. If they've got rot on them, I leave them because I don't want to have the time to try and find it if I can repair it or not. Leave it for someone else to deal with. But, yeah, but these are in brilliant condition. So, yeah. It's even been rewound. We love when they rewound the videos. We do like that. So, an 18. And this is, yeah, Dragon Lord. I know nothing about it. But anyway, so that one, I can't wait to watch these. So, yeah. So, I've got that one. I've got Jackie Chan in the Hand of Death. Which got an amazing drawn cover. Other than it awful, it says Kick Video in awful. Like, they couldn't set up the aspect ratio. And they've squashed all of the banner around the side. It's really badly done, but it kind of has its own little charm. And again, I'll show closer ups of this one. Yeah, this is apparently this one from the direct. Oh yeah, that was it. I remember looking this one up. The Hand of Death is actually directed by John Woo, and I love John Woo stuff like Hard Boiled, Hard Target, The Killer. Just to name a few, and this is by the same guy, so this will be interesting to watch. Again, it looks like it's more of a traditional kung fu movie. Again, this is from it's not when this film came out because these films come out early in this, but this video release was 1992. And again, this one's putting the wrong way around. That's confusing. This one's not fully rewound, so someone started watching it, but again. No, like horrible mould or whatever on there. All in great condition. Yeah. So that one, that's again, I want to watch there. This one's a bit more of a known one. I've never seen it, but I know of it, and it's Jackie Chan, Mr. Nice Guy. And the thing that's quite good about this one is that it's actually from HMV because on the back of it, it's got normally $16.49. Or random price. Sale price of $4.99. But again, I got, say example, these three, I would have paid £1 for all three of them. So, you know, whether it works out each. Yeah. And again, I've seen this one a long time ago. This one I have seen. But again, it'd just be cool to watch these. Again, I would like to get as much on lasers as possible. Unfortunately, at the moment, my laser disc needs repairing at the moment. So I can't watch it. I'm a bit gutted about that. But for the meantime, though, I can watch the videos at least. So I can watch another different dead media instead. Again, this one's not been rewound. But it's in great condition. It's got a weird blue tint on it as well, which is quite funky. So obviously later, look at that weird blue tint on the thing. Yeah, so that's another one. And Mr. Nice Guy. So it's 3 Jackie Chan films for the collection. And then guess what? Another Jackie Chan film. This one's called Jackie Chan Crime Story. I know nothing about this one at all. It's directed by Kirk Wong. I don't know. But it's an 18, and it looks a bit like Police Story from what I could tell. That sort of thing. And I love those. And this is it's a 1996 release. Again, quite it's a screenshot from the movie, awkwardly put on the cover. I love how half-assed some of these covers are. Brilliant. A brutal story based on fact, written in blood. Ooh. So yeah, I've got that one to watch. So happy about that one. And then, right. So the next three videos I've got, these, again, if you collect VHS, which I don't, so I wouldn't really know, but I would assume people who collect VHS, obviously the sought after ones out of all of them are the X-Rentals. In the UK, at least, we had mostly in the clamshell cases, and these are these plastic ones. These were very common. Practically every video come in one of these. But when it was X-Rentals, or when you'd rent a movie, they were much larger cases. I don't know why. I don't know, again, the history of them, but they normally had different artwork on the on rentals, and I think they had them bigger, so they just stood out better on the shelf. I don't know, or they decided, oh, we're using too much plastic, let's cut it down to make it cheaper for when it goes to retail, because video's a lot more expensive. You know, it's a whole other thing. But so I did pick up 3 X-Rentals. I'll start with the weaker ones, but again, these were £3 for £1, just like the other ones. So again, I might try and do an eBay listing of some of these videos I've come across. But again, I'm not really bothered about the value of these, because these are going to be keep, or I'll trade, maybe possibly trade with other people I know who collect VHS. You know who you are. You there. The one sitting over there. That's it, you. You might be interested in swapping some videos, because all I care about is just building up a nice VHS collection, and I want to have like a little show. I mean, not collection. A selection of a few videos of my taste. Yeah. So, anyway, right, let's get on with the videos. So, because we don't talk about collecting, we're not collecting videos. But if you were collecting, you know. So, X-Rental one, a big red case. Ooh, that. And that is, I've never seen this. Apparently, it was really well made back in the day. But again, I picked it up because massive X-Rental mass case. And it's The Last Emperor. A true story. 9 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Never seen it, but I know of it, but never seen it. But yeah, and the way to tell as well, which I can't remember if I've shown it before, but to see how the difference is, again, I'll do B-roll, but I'll put them here as well. You can see the difference in sizes and cases. So yeah, that's kind of thing there. But these, I don't know what it is, but when you find X-Rentals, it's so more exciting. I don't know why. But normally it's different covers half the time. As I said, on my previous video, I did pick up another X-Rental. That was a Miracle on 34th Street. That sort of thing. So yeah, this one, again, in fantastic condition. This is the original case, because it's even got the embedded symbol on the inside the case of the people who made it. And the thing I love about some of these videos, you've got, not only have you got like the, obviously it's a, like more, it feels slightly different as well, X-Rentals. You've got like a red top bit as well, look, that's cool. I don't know why. And Please Bar, very easily things and I. It's got the company on top of it as well. Yeah, and that one's been rewound. And this is a long film. It takes up the entire tape. Like all the way to the edge, so it must be a long one. And this is from 1987. Again, I'm going to be watching these and see what they're like. But yeah, so that one. And it's ain't about the older cases as well. Well, anyway. Right, I'm not gushing about it. Yeah, 1987, and this is original. I don't know if the film came out now, but the video release was 1987. So that's another X-Rental to the selection that I own. That's not a collection. I've never seen this either, but again, and you could definitely tell this is an X-Rental because it literally says on top of it, rental copy only, and that is We Were Soldiers, based on a true story with Mel Gibson. I've never seen it, but I am into like the war movie stuff, and I think it's going to be quite good. I think Total Film said, "Make Saving Private Ryan look like Dad's Army." Really? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, and that's an X-Rental as well because it literally has it there. So yeah. Black case, big black case. And the thing I love about this one, you'd think, oh, dark, gritty, it's a war movie, or they're going to have just a black case, or maybe a brown case, or something like a bit dark, and because it's like, you know, war, it's not going to be a very happy story. The video, bright blue, look at that, that's amazing, isn't it? Like, wow. Like, why bright blue? I don't know why they did that, but that's amazing. Because the only other time I've got a video that's a different colour, a real vast different, is the Nickelodeon ones. Because they come on bright orange cassettes and they look amazing. But this one, I've never seen a blue one before. That's so cool, isn't it? So We Were Soldiers, and it's 2001 release. Again, yeah, in a nice big X rental case and a bright blue cassette. So yeah, I've got a couple of these to watch. Rental copy, resale restricted. Well, someone sold it, anyway. Oh, 2001 release, but I think the movie came out in 2000. So yeah, another one for the X rental. Again, it's a bit eclectic. I'd rather collect older films on VHS, like anything that's like 80s and stuff like that. But still, you know, again, free for £1. And the last one, this one's very cool. Now, these ones, I've got 2 other films like this. And I didn't know what the film was, but I love the covers of these. They're they're war movies, and they're normally like dubbed English and things like that. Like Brazilian or Spanish or Italian is quite a big one. And this one's called The Day They Robbed America. And how cool is that cover? I love it. So this is the first one I found as well. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, I didn't know what it was. I picked up instantly. All I was thinking, open up, going, please don't have rot on because it looks like an old film. No, it doesn't. It's got a really old 18 sticker. It's actually been stuck to the cover as well. 1988. It's not been rebound, but this one might be the one I watched tonight because it's very. I tried to look up trailers for some of these films, but they're actually really hard to see some of these trailers. This one was terrible. There was no trailers I could find on YouTube at the time. This, again, no rot or anything, no mould or whatever on it. It's a black cassette on that one. Oh, that's a shame. It went like blood red or something. But yeah, very cool case, amazing cover. So when I do have my little VHS shelf, this is going to be front and centre because I've got another film similar with the same sort of like drawn illustration artwork. With the so the tagline on this one is The Day They Robbed America. In Vietnam, he survived 37 encounters. In America, he faces his 38th and the most hostile. Oh, sounds good, doesn't it? That could be bloody fun to watch that one. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. So that's all my VHS that I'm not collecting. We got one more. So yeah. So after that, we have left. What have we got left? I think we've got. A couple more items. So back to some gaming bits. Yeah. So this was an absolute brilliant find. I already have one because I bought one when it first came out, but I got myself and it was on the table all on its own. And I said, how much is this? And he went, oh, a couple of quid, mate. You know, which probably means two. I always refer to, when I say to you a couple of quid, I always say £2. I assume he means £2. So, and it's always worked out. No one's ever come in. But I come across, this was two. Technically, I did pay £2. A PlayStation Classic. Now this got like a lot of heat, like a lot of people didn't like it, but with the way you can like put a USB stick in this and play other games on it, it's a perfect little console you can have sitting under your TV, running through HDMI. It looks great because it's the original PlayStation, which obviously I grew up on and absolutely adored my original PlayStation. And this is a PAL one because it has the actual 18 sticker stuff on the back rather than the American one. So it is a PAL one. It didn't come with, the only thing is though, it didn't come with the controllers, the box, HDMI or a power cable. But power cable is micro USB. The output cable is HDMI. And the controllers, yes, it's, I think you can actually use third party controllers, but I do already have one of these, and you know, I could, if I wanted to, I could buy like a spare like PS Classic controller for it. But for £2, and I've tested this out, it works. When I first plugged it in, it didn't come on. I was like, oh no, it doesn't work. That's why it was only a couple of quid. But then I found out I had a dodgy cable because it didn't work on anything, this cable. So then I tried another cable, boots up, and it's on factory reset. So when you boot it up, it literally has the initial setup when you first use it. So it's not been hacked or anything. So this is a stock one, which is actually better, really. So it hasn't been messed around. Yeah, so a PlayStation Classic for £2. The other thing's got a tiny little mark that I could probably get off. It's a bit of marker pen. As I said, it all works. I only went through the initial setup to play the games and I left it at that because I wanted to see if it even powered up. And it does. It works perfect. So I've got to spare one of those. So yeah, nice one there. So yeah, £2. That was my find of the day. Out of all my things, that's my find. But I still got some more bits to show. So yeah, PlayStation Classic. Right, so the next one I got. Right, now this one, I will do cut to B-roll footage of the unboxing of this. Because this is brand new sealed. So I've got a retro item that's still sealed. Definitely not official, but I love this packaging and I love how janky the wording is on it. And that is a originally it's a 6-button Mega Drive controller or Genesis controller. It's got the original Japanese artwork on the front. It's definitely not legit because it has on the top of it fighting putts. Pure Sega with 6-button, not button, button, controller. Sega logo works with your Mega Drive, Deluxe Drive, and Wonder Mega. Bit random, isn't it? 6-button controller, and then on the back it shows you all the buttons it has available. Or no, not buttons, buttons. All the buttons are here. The X button, XY button, even the mode button is here. So anyway, and the start button. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna I'll cut to some B-roll footage of me actually unboxing it and my impressions, which I'll put it. Actually, no, what I'll do is I'll put it at the end of the video of an unboxing of this to see what I think of this. If it was any good, but this was £1. It was a box full of random stuff. And I've never seen that and I thought, oh, even if it was £1, it would be a bit of fun, even if it's crap. But with a name with it called Fighting Putt at the top, I just found that hilarious alone. And it's actually still, it is old, it's not new, but it's a good number of years old. But not a year of when the Mega Drive was out, of course. But still, yeah, I'll do an unboxing of that at the end. So yeah, again, £1, I thought, sod it. They had 2 and I only picked up 1. I kind of regret I didn't pick up both now. But we've got to see. It could be awful quality. But if it works, great. If it works, it works. Brilliant. It's a it's a 2-player controller for people when they come round. But the last thing, this was from the same stall that had the PlayStation, the £2 PlayStation Classic. I got this. And I've been after, not particularly this particular one, but I've been after this sort of 90s alarm clocks that was out back then. I used to have a racing car one, a Formula 1. There was a Sonic one. There was a Mario one. I think that the one company did a lot of the licensing of these clocks. But one I did get, which I'm really happy with. I remember seeing this back in the day. And that is, and obviously I'm a big fan of it. Some people I know are not a big fan of this series. Don't know why. It's random. But I've got a Wallace and Gromit alarm clock. How cool's that? Look, it's got Wallace and Gromit. Gromit and Wallace. Oh, they're all there. The whole team's there. And this is, and you can't see it, but a bit tiny there. Little clock face, so you have your alarm clock, so you sit on your bedside or whatever. And then when the alarm goes off, it normally plays a sound clip or music or something from it. This is from 1995. And I'll show you in the B-roll of close-ups of it properly. And it's Wesco. I think they all did all these. I'll put batteries in ahead of time to check if it actually worked. Because again, this was, how much was this? This was £2. He said this goes, and I know for a fact, I'll do a quick eBay listing here, of a sold listing at least, for what they go for. I was just happy again. It's hard. I know I keep showing off like how much something is sold on eBay. I don't get to go, oh look, it sold this much on eBay, that's why I got it. It's just nice to see if I got a bargain on. That's what I kind of like to see, because I end up keeping it. Don't care about the value of it. It's just quite cool that I managed to pick something up at a cheaper price. So anyway, yeah, the only thing that's wrong with this is one of the little like notches up there for like the alarm rooms is broken. A little thing. It's not on there. I don't care. I don't care that it is, because it doesn't make a difference. Everything else is there. They're both complete, and I've got batteries in it, and it plays this sound. It's got so down here you got the slippers and your dog bowl are buttons. So the dog bowl says demo, and then you've got the left slipper. You can hear it clicking. Is the off button, and the next one's a snooze. That's dangerous. The snooze button. So when the alarm goes off, you go, where's the button, and you turn it off. But the demo is the best bit. You can test it out. So this is what he does when it goes off.
Morning, Gromit. Time for walkies.
So you notice that flashes when it's like meant to be the rooms where if you know the movies, you'll know that when these would go off, like it'd like do buzzers. I'll play it again in case you didn't quite hear it.
Morning, Gromit. Time for walkies.
Great, isn't it? And then again, just sit in the front.
Morning, Gromit. Time for walkies.
Love it. So that works. So I'm going to have that sitting on the side. I'm probably having a games room. I probably won't use it as alarm clock, but I will set the time on it because these batteries last forever on these sort of things. And there's AA batteries. I put my own batteries in there, but there's no damage in there at all. No battery acid, that sort of stuff in there. So it's in other than that, really good condition. I've not even actually had to clean it up. It's in great condition. So yeah, very happy. So it's a little alarm clock. I haven't had one for ages. So yeah, and that's it. Now that is the full. My first car boot of 2025. That's a year, isn't it? 2025. Yeah, that's the one. So wow. This could be just luck on my first car boot. The one I went to. This is the second week it's been on since the start of the car boot season. So I don't know. I won't be able to go to it for a little while. I know for at least 1 week because I've got some other thing coming up. That's going to be taken over on that day. But hopefully in next coming weeks I'll have more videos on this series separately of the sea boot adventures or car boot adventures. Yeah. And that's my little haul. Now I've got to find room to put all this stuff and all that, and oh dear, and all that stuff. I just look at it piling up. But yeah, I'm super happy with that. And yeah, so I guess yeah, this would be it for this one. If you like this video, I'll be doing more of these. The more chance I get to go car boots. I've got a few different ones I've got coming up that I'm hoping to do, and also I'll have hopefully do some more footage because I'll get a little clip for my camera, so there's a bit more like action of actually at the car boot. I was going to do a bit talking about the stories at the car boot, but because I had such positive on finding these, do you know what, the stuff that I saw at the car boot of people reacting to literally fighting over stuff. There were people like fighting for stuff over there, arguments and all sorts from resellers, and people picking up stuff to resell. I'm not going to go into it because I want it to be a positive video, because I don't care, whatever they found, good for them. They can go and sell it for £1 million, ultra rare on eBay. But for me, I don't care. These were my treasures of the day, and whatever stuff I missed. Oh well. And then I'll just have more stuff next time, hopefully. But I'm very happy with what I picked up today. So yeah, that'd be it for this one. After this part, after this section, I'm going to do the unboxing of the fighting putt. I bet you can't wait. This is what you've been waiting for. You want to see that bit at the end of the video. So yeah, that'll do. Hope you enjoyed this. As I said, I'll get one of these up soon, and many more videos coming up as well. And if you don't mind, if you got this far in the video, put in the comments fighting putt. And also, yeah, if you'd be so kind, is somewhere down here, I don't know, over there, over here, up there, I don't know. Hit the like button if you like this video, and if you didn't, you found it boring, give it a dislike. And then leave a comment if you want below on your favourite bit that I picked up, or stuff you go, why did you pick that up for? Or if you've gone to a car boot, I would actually love to see anyone comment putting in what you found at Car Boot this year, because that'd be quite cool, because I'm always excited to find out what other people find. But yeah, that'd do for me. So hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Right, so this is all we've been waiting for. The unboxing of the fighting putt. So yeah, 6-button controller. Apparently it has the original connector of the Mega Drive. It's quite good. I will be doing a test of it out, see if it actually works okay or not. Right, so just a quick close up of the box, you'll see. Got the shiny plastic, so we'll try and probably take it off first. So this is brand new sealed, this. I'm unboxing a brand new controller. I'm trying to break the packaging in the process. The box is a little bit squished, that's how it come when I picked it up. Try and get this plastic off. Should have brought a knife up here. Get that plastic off. Release the amazing the squashed box. Look at the state of that. Look, that's what the packaging did to it. But a bit of a closer look of it. In the back. There you go. Right, so this is the first time we open this. So this is first time reaction. Right, so let's undo it. It's incredibly light, this controller, by the way, as well. Oh, look, you can see it there, look. Oh. Right, let's get it out. Ready? That's a tiny cable. Oh my god, it feels so cheap. It feels so cheap. Right, anyway, put that over there for a minute. Oh, it feels weird. It's like, it's got like a rough plastic texture to it. But it kind of feels, it's the best way to explain it. It feels powdery. It's not got anything on it, is it? This is, I don't know, I might give it a weird wipe over. Okay, so it's I think this pretty much is the size of a 6-button controller. They are quite small because they call them the bean controllers because they are quite small controllers. To be honest, right, the D-pad doesn't feel bad at all. Yeah, it's got like the proper. It's got like a weird little grey like bit to it. It's like it's dust, but it's not. Oh, it's weird. I might have to get some hand wipes. Maybe it might clean off a bit nicer. I don't know. It might be weird plastic. But the D-pad feels really nice to be honest. That goes quite far in on the buttons, so they feel a bit weird to press. It's definitely not how the legit one has their buttons. But I'll give it a go. If it works, it works. The only thing is the cable is ridiculously tiny. I don't know how they expect you to. Well, it probably looks a lot longer on the video, but that's actually a very tiny cable. That's literally it. And that is the cheapest end ever. I'll be careful with that, don't just like fall apart in my hand. But yeah, but other than that though, and on the back, you've got 0 labelling so they don't get sued. You can see that weird, like grey feel to it, a grey look to it, almost like dusty, but it's not. It's really bizarre. But yeah, they've put the Sega logo on because I'm sure that's completely legit. It's got a very strange plasticky smell to it, but I'll give it a go. Sod it. It was £1 anyway, so bit of fun to try out. All the buttons seem to press, the A button presses, B and all that lot. So yeah, there you go, a little tiny controller, and I'll give that a little play and see how bad or how good it is. But yeah, again, it's a spare little controller which will work on my Mega Drive. It ain't like a USB one or anything like that, so will work on Mega Drive. Unfortunately, it won't even reach my unit and my sofa, so I'd have to pull the console closer to me. But yeah, to be honest, for £1, sod it, a bit of fun. So yeah, it's a nice little well, I say nice little controller. I ain't tried out yet, but yeah, there you go. The super putt, everybody. No, sorry, the fighting putt. Apparently there's a mode button. Where's the mode button? This is a... Oh, that's a lie. Right, so on the box here, it's meant to have a button you swap between stuff. You're meant to swap between when you're doing certain things that are required on the 6-button controller, and it's around about here, right? On a controller, no. There's normally up here, or there's one there. No, there's literally nothing there, so there isn't a mode button. That's a complete lie. Unless they're referring to... No, it's pointing up there. There's nothing in that direction. So yeah, anyway. Anyway, yeah. There you go. It's well worth waiting the entire video just for that, wasn't it? Anyway. Yeah, there you go. The fighting putts.